4:40 p.m. We are attempting to do a quick sky observation before I head out to the woods in order to do tonight's feeding of the granimals and other critters. So I just walked out and seen this, and I'm going to go ahead and continue walking this way, and we will follow this extensive trail here. And the small engine aircraft have been flying around and around ever since I got back from today's journey out there to Lake Michigan and then to Schultz Park on the Kalamazoo River. So yeah, we've got all of this taking place, and yeah, just all kinds of nifty fun stuff to look at here. And I just see, oh okay, it's coming through into the scene right now through all this material, and I've already got Muggsy eating out of the feeding bowl, and I've got chickens out here that I think they might be aware of my arrival. I'm not too certain of that. And well, I had a little bit of a choking coughing fit on a swallow of coffee while being in the bedroom, and Blue Jay was outside the window and started in going off, squawking away. And yeah, I know, I'm a lady. So yeah, I've now got cats wandering out to me. I made up a kind of a special dish once again for them, a cheeseburger surprise, if you will, mixed in with their cat food. And so, and this is all basically overhead and then swinging over towards the east, because if we were to try to see anything towards the west, it'd just be a glaring mess. So I am going to keep it short and keep it here. Man, I had an awesome time with my brother today out there on our little bit of a road trip. He got me out and about for a little bit, which I desperately needed. It's been a long time since we've gotten together, and so we had quite a lot of catching up to do, and that's why I didn't record any of the travels as far as towards our destination of Lake Michigan, which actually wasn't our real destination. That was just like a side venture, if you will, as well as Schultz Park. Just a little bit of sightseeing while we were out and about. Once again, it's been quite a while since we've hung out, and a lot of catching up to do. And of course, good old Morgan with his yakety yak. He had plenty of my talk to listen to, but otherwise we yeah. He got what he needed to say in as well. So it was great conversations, and then of course having our get together at the restaurant. Well, yeah, not get together, but going to the restaurant, and had a pretty decent meal, very satisfactory. So it was a fun time, and you know, I'm going to go ahead and do it. We'll just, let's see, yeah, I'm pan back all the way, drop down this lighting, and we'll swing over towards the light. Yeah, I've got two cats eating out of the feeding bowl right now. So yeah, this is still relatively high in the sky. Yeah, our evening hours will be coming about sooner and sooner as we are getting later and later into this year. So our sunsets will be coming about that much earlier, especially over the next few upcoming days. It'll be a noticeable reset, if you will, in which, well, I'll have to stay on high alert in order to capture those fun colorations and all that good stuff that happens during that so-called sunset of the day. But otherwise, yeah, we've had some fun stuff to look at here now, so we'll go ahead and end this, leave it as a sky observation. I don't think I'll be recording anything as far as the woods, unless of course the raccoon is out and about. But so we'll leave it at that, and thank you ever so kindly for watching. Take care, have a great one. We'll get together once again back here on this flip side of reality and continue on from that point. Have a great one. Skyways out. 5 p.m. and walking out of the woods. I've just finished with feedings and waterings. Had to monitor the situation because quite a few cats were coming up to the table. And this is what I was greeted with upon walking out here. Yeah, apparently one of those days. Or becoming one of those days, whatever the case may be, that fits the narrative through our observations. I was thinking of, before I even came out through the woods, I was thinking, yeah, maybe I'll have to add on just a little bit more from the balcony if there's anything to be shown. And 2 steps out of the woods, and it's like, oh, hey, alright, never you mind, we have it right here. I guess I could lighten this up. I'm not sure how this might be turning out, but there's you know, some oddities within all of this as well that's just kind of strange looking. But that seems to be the rule of thumb anymore. I mean, within these masses of artificial induced sky material, there seems to be an awful lot of strangeness that takes place. Well, and then we've got back here one of our friendly sky guides, and of course pointing the way towards what we've already have been targeting. And I tell you, throughout our travels today, there was just all kinds of large birds of prey circling about. Vultures, eagles, hawks. Pretty crazy. And quite awesome to see. Yeah, this is, yeah, let me pan back. And this stuff is moving, it appears in a almost southeast fashion. Yeah, more or less east to southeast. And yeah, there, let's check this stuff out. Dim it down just ever so slightly. Oh, I don't know what kind of bird that was, or something flew across. I don't think I picked it up in our current field of vision, but so this kind of wispy, almost because of this right here and how it appears, this is kind of a starburst, like a shooting star or comet coming across. Come on now. Has its very strange qualities. Where are we at? Yeah, right here. I mean, because it does, it looks like it's something that is dropping from all of this. And likewise with this, it's almost like a catapult, okay? Shoom, see that? Can you see the almost animation of it all? The catapult, you can see the shot, and that is so wild. Let me pan back just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, sky pareidolia, or is there actually more to the picture than meets the eye? Beautiful day though. The wind is awesome. The temperature is just gorgeous, especially within the tree or the shade of the trees. I could hang out here for quite a spell. Ensuring our focus, dimming the lighting just a hair. Yeah, just oddities. And again, seemingly to be ejected from the trail or from something that traveled the trail or created said trail. This might be rather strange looking in itself through shadowings, dragon vision. That's what I always used to call this whenever I would drop the lighting, because it helps to see things a little bit more in detail at times, and therefore sight beyond sight, because you can see within just merely by adjusting the exterior lighting. It's always fun to experiment doing so, but then, well, that experimentation can actually hamper decent quality to the outcomes of videos. But I got to do it raw, my style. That's how I rock and roll, keeping it raw for most part, you know, unfiltered, unenhanced. Try to show the evolution of everything from start to finish as best as I can in order to prove major themes against a lot of misinformation and disinformation out there pertaining to the sky and the weather. I've been fought against for many, many years. It's been frustrating. It's been at times so depressing, stressful that, you know, I wanted to end this channel many, many times. Don't know if I got that butterfly or not. But I continue on, regardless of views, likes, comments, and all that, or lack of. I continue for some odd reason. And you know, today, after having just some out of nowhere thoughts, I went back to that point to where a co-worker said, hey man, you know what, you got some really cool recordings, you should post them on YouTube, you could make some money, you could make some money. Now, I really don't want to make money that way. Well, I don't know, man. It's difficult for me to do stuff online. I don't know, man. Well, I gave it a shot. Of course, I've always enjoyed showing and telling of many things. I got hooked, I got addicted, yeah, and it's been a struggle and battle, and to the point to where you just could not understand the emotions that I have gone through, as well as having many other things occurring all the while that were highly disruptive to life in general. It has not been a fun nor easy journey, still is not. But yet again, I persist, I struggle to continue on, and somehow I do just that. And so these are being formed in different locations. They're not flying directly overhead apparently, because these are traveling. Otherwise, as far as to our western skies, sounds like there's a small engineer plane once again coming about. Yeah, not much to be seen over in this direction as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, man, they're adding just that much more back here that I've just taken notice of. So we got a double line. We'll get there. Hang on, hang on. Yeah, okay, so should be able to see that. Excuse me. So yeah, they are doing the pattern thing back here. I would venture to say that there will be more parallel lines being created over the next few minutes easily, as this one on the bottom occurred relatively quickly after the former, which is above, and then we had, of course, this right here, and we are not seeing any of these being created in real time, so they are flowing again in a south to southeast manner, or east to southeast manner. Let me correct that, because that does make a difference. So anyways, I think I will go ahead and end this recording, slap it to the earlier one, and well, I am just going to have some downtime now once again, and forget about the skies and possibly see what comes about during the sunset hours and go from there. So, well, I'll leave the comment sections open once again, and keeping fingers crossed that I'll hear from you guys. You know, it's just the comments that actually keeps the comment section open, and I've got to have more than one or two people posting comments, you know, every other video or so. You know, help me keep this channel alive. You know, especially if you're one that enjoys my content, possibly even might have learned a thing or two. You know, play along. You know, because of the issues that I've been having recently through technology, or the technologies that be, you know, I can't even watch content anymore myself. I watch my own, and then if I'm able to squeeze in something here or there, awesome, but it has been made very difficult for me to participate onto the platform anymore. Oh, okay, so here we go. We have us aerial plane back here. Come on now. Before we lose the shot, focus. Jeez, owie. It is not wanting to focus. Again, that's why I cannot really handle technology today. It just really upsets me. And a lot of it, the technology that is taking place in the sky. Yeah, I guess we can see it back here. Kind of dim down the lighting a little bit. Don't know if it's in focus. Because once again, this is just ridiculous how much glare there is to the air. And I don't care. People can go ahead and say, well, you know what, there's no difference today with the skies and what you see in movies and TV series from, 30, 40 years ago. Well, yeah, well, this kind of technology has been going on for even longer than that. And I won't go into great depth or detail of my theoretical thoughts pursuant to all of that. But, it's only been within, last decade, give or take, that this stuff has really been ramping up. 2017, 2000 to 2027, and as far as I'm concerned, yeah. Well, I could go down the prophecy road as well as to point out multiple prophecies that's already occurred and which people are still waiting for, but no, they've already happened. And there's a few that I could list now, but people don't like that kind of content coming from me. They leave my channel behind but still stay subscribed for some odd reason, or unless that's just another analytical lie. I don't know, but I'm gabbing and I need to leave as I've got cats wanting my attention now, and I think I will leave off with this little scene right here of a railroad track crossing the sky, sort of. On that note, thank you. Oh, hey, we do have some. We got double row back here now, and this is off to our western horizon. Might be a little difficult to see back there. I honestly can't see them on my screen, but so yeah, they're doing something. They're hardcore at work with this stuff. I think, yeah, a couple of cats are wanting some last minute attention before I go in, but once I give them some, give them an inch, take it a mile. So we are long enough. And we will go ahead and go back over here. One last little. Oh, I can hear another airplane circling about someplace. But I am not going to wait. We're going to go ahead and end this. And once again, ending with this site here. So, well, you've enjoyed or have been enjoying my content, please come on back for more on this flip side of reality. Until that point in time, take care, have a great one, and much love to you all. This Skyways out.